So as promised, we're pretty much done with trees for now. So we've hit the first waterfall, and I went ahead and set up my camera to frame up a composition of it. This is again one that I've shot so many times, but this in particular is one that I've never really felt I've gotten a good photo of. Quite similar to a few shots I took earlier today, but I actually really like the way that it's looking when it comes to this infrared light. It's giving it such a nice color palette, and it's really adding to the composition is what I'd say. So I'll flip around the camera now and show you what the scene looks like. So this is the scene that we have here, and what I really like about it, and what I've always tried to compose in this scene, is to have this boulder in the bottom right third, and to have just this little boulder right here on the bank on the left, and then in between those I wanted to have the waterfall going up with this tree branch leading down to it. I've always thought it's a really nice scene, but it's just felt like it's always been missing something to me, and I feel like I've said this over and over again today, but putting this into infrared really really creates a whole new atmosphere to the image. So this is what it looks like on the back of the camera when I have this IR chrome filter put on. And it just brings so much vibrancy and life to the image. That's what I love about it. This water just has a really nice blue color to it, and everything has just been turned this copper orange. I think it's honestly such a fantastic scene when you look at it in this perspective and outside of the visible light spectrum. So I'm just going to straight up go ahead, take this photo, because I don't think there's really much else to say about this one. And I'll just go ahead and I'll throw it up for you guys, and tell me what you think.
I want fucking suck.
Oh. So we got into the second waterfall of the day, and I went ahead and framed up a shot. And what I really like about this composition in particular is how I've not only included the main waterfall, but I've also included the creek that passes down from it, as well as a secondary smaller fall in the scene. So I'll flip it around and I'll show you exactly what I mean. Did you get that rhyme? Alrighty, so I have this waterfall just right here in the top of the composition. In the past, when I've tried to take this shot, I've walked all the way up this creek and I've just tried to shoot the waterfall head on, and it's never worked for me. So I was just standing at the edge of the path while Michael was taking a photo, and I just held up my camera, and I noticed that I was also able to include these waterfalls right here in the composition, as well as this one up here. And when I have the filter on the camera, it really brings out a really nice vibrance in these rocks, and it also enhances the blueness of the water. So in the scene that I have on the back of my camera, this water looks quite a bit blue, and you can see it pass down these rocks and into these smaller falls here. So on the back of the camera, what that looks like is this, where I have this fall here, and you can sort of see how the water passes around this way into this smaller pool down here. I really like the dynamic of this scene, how you have sort of that diagonal path of travel moving from the top left to the bottom right. And on top of that, I also like the fact that there's this little plant right here in the frame that's sort of giving you an edge to the image. I think that looks really nice as a composition, so I'll go ahead and I'll take this shot and I'll put it up for you, and let me know what you think, guys. the next main fall, which we were planning on taking photos of today, but just as we were arriving, the rain started to really come down, so I've had to put away the camera. I'm really glad that I have the rain jacket on, and I've also had to put on the back of my bag my rain cover on, because it's coming down quite a bit, and the stuff in my bag, I can already tell it's soaked, so might as well stop it getting ruined anymore. And Julian's, bless his heart, trying to brave the rain, and he's going ahead and taking a photo of this waterfall. Personally, I'm probably going to give this one a miss, just because the camera I've been shooting with today, the converted NEX7, is actually not weather sealed or weather resistant. So I think taking it out in this weather would be kind of pushing it, and I'm not really in the mood to hang an umbrella over myself and try and take the shot. So I'll just leave this waterfall be, and hopefully the rain will die down and I'll be able to capture another shot today, because I feel like I need to get a few more of the waterfalls if we are doing this circuit. So I'll try and push myself if we can't get any at this fall, but hopefully I'll be able to find another waterfall for us to take photos of. And yeah, we'll just head down the track and hopefully find something. At the next waterfall, as promised, the rain has died down a little bit, so I decided I'd bring out the camera again and try and capture another photo. This waterfall in particular is one that's extremely popular. Pretty much anyone who's gone on this trail has a photo of this waterfall. But I thought since I wanted to take another photo, I might as well. I'm probably going to be the only person who's had a photo of this waterfall with this specific filter on the camera. And it creates a pretty nice effect on this waterfall, just like all the others. Hopefully you're able to hear me. It's quite windy out at the moment and quite noisy from the waterfall. But I'll flip the camera around and I'll show you what I have composed here. So what I have composed here is this waterfall right here. And the nice thing about this waterfall is that it sort of descends into a circular pool. And I've framed this one up in a vertical composition. I haven't been able to get high enough to include that log you saw in the water. And my screen is messing up a little bit, so I'll have to show you through the viewfinder. But this is what I have framed up here. I wish I could show you through the screen, but the sensor is just having some issues on the camera's viewfinder, so essentially it's quite an obvious, easy composition. I just have all this greenery on the left side, and I have it on the right side. And I've just framed up the waterfall just to the left of the center, just to create a bit of balance in the composition, especially with that top fall up here. I've also included that one. But there's not really much else I can show you. The camera's viewfinder is having some issues, so I'll just take the shot. And yeah, let me know if you like it.
Nice one, Gary. Alright, time for me to go.
What a fun way to have our final creek crossing. So that's for us, the end of the waterfalls. And now it's just going to be bit of an uphill walk. Ooh. Now it's just going to be a bit of an uphill walk back to the car park, and that'll be us done for the day. Decided we probably won't do a sunset hike just because it's getting a little bit late in the day. So if I capture any photos, I'll put them up for you guys and I'll record it. But honestly, I think that's about it for the photos. So I hope you guys enjoyed them, and I will see you back at the car and we'll wrap it up. So we're back at the car. Finally made it to the end of the day. We were hiking for probably about 12 hours altogether, maybe 11 hours. It was a bit of a busy day, especially because the fact that the hike we were doing today wasn't actually meant to be that long. I think kilometers wise it was meant to take us maybe 7 hours. Oh, Julian's just revving his engine, but yeah, it was a good day. Got plenty of photos. Hopefully some of them are good. You guys will know before me, but I'm feeling pretty confident in quite a few of them. So we're going to head off to Canungra, get a bit of food, and leave you guys here. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, let me know what you think about the photos. I'm really curious to see what you think, because it's quite a new area of photography for me. So yeah, let me know.